Welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're gonna just update BTC really quick. I haven't updated BTC, for a while now, so because of this live stream. But I'm just gonna make a quick update, just for a second. So we're gonna make a quick analysis about where BTC is heading to, right? Both bullish and then short-term bearish momentum. So we're gonna start with the lower time frame. The lowest we're gonna take a look at is the hourly time frame, right? So when you take a look at the hourly time frame, it can mislead you because this pattern looks like the right shoulder formation, right? Even though I'm pretty bullish, and I called it like a push to the upside, a fake out, another push. But we need some more. BTC is lacking momentum at the moment, right? So we need some more momentum, and then we need more buyers. Most likely, right? Those people are still waiting for 2500 BTC. They're gonna be jumping in very soon, right? As now BTC dropped like 4 or 5%, they're gonna be jumping in because they definitely know we're not gonna hit 2500 anytime soon, right? It is most likely we're gonna hit 6K, 7K and upward, then going lower than 4K. So I made a video just about mid-April, not mid-April, but mid-March. I said like last time to get BTC under 4K, right? So definitely you can forget about 4K, at least for the short term, right? So on the lower time frame, right, we got a nice pullback just about this area, right? And then it is basically a 1.618 extension of the first move, right? The first initial move when I was live. So let's go back and recheck it. I think I was live on this move, right? Somebody called it. That's how I remember, right? So we just about like 1.618 extension of the first initial move, right? The first drop. So that's pretty accurate, right? And we say that we're gonna push to the upside, come back, retest, and make a double bottom. But we're moving sideways. We got a nice 3-wave to the upside, a sideways correction, and because the lower time frame, you can see a lot of details. Sometimes it is a lot of noise, but it can give you like lot of details, right? You take a look at it also, the final drop, we got a pullback just about 382. This 382 level is just about like 5100, right? And we cannot break it, like coupled with this 50-100 EMA. I don't know if you guys can see this 50-100 EMA, the yellow and then the red line, right, is squeezing the price, and then we're making lower highs, right? We cannot break the previous high, So definitely I'm looking for a drop to 4800, and the reason I'm looking for a drop to 4800 is just for one reason, right? Just for one reason. So just for one reason. You take a look at this initial move, right? The final move before the double bottom, right? The final move before the double bottom. The final move before the double bottom. The next area of a level of a fib pullback is just about 4763 to 4800, right? In that range. It doesn't have to be perfectly accurate. So it's not about being accurate. It's about recognizing the trend. So next target is just about let's say 4860 to not 4860, 4760 to 4800, right? That's next target. I keep saying it, right? In this range, we're gonna get our nice pullback to this area, get a better momentum. Also, gonna make a better double bottom. So we could be this drop, right? I said it's gonna be very boring. I said like just on the 11th, right? I said like today is what, 13th, I think, right? Let's see. Today is 14th, right? I said it like 3 days ago. It's gonna be very boring because the R side is gonna be extremely low, and once we get to this area, right, it's gonna be dragging because the time we only got like a very short time to get to this area, right? According to the R side is 58, but we got almost like a 5-6% drop. Let's see. We got like 6% drop, right? So it is gonna be most likely gonna be very slow drop, right? R side gonna take its time to make a divergence again. It's gonna be a double bottom, and then we're gonna be looking for this another move just like that, right? So you go back before BTC got like a better momentum. You can see like the type of double bottom we got from the R side. So I'm looking for this double bottom, and R side gonna take its time to make another divergence just like that. So it is not going to be a easy volatile move, right? So you see this double bottom, we got just about this area, right? Also get back to this area, right? Push to the upside, right? And give us a divergence, right? You go back to price, you know, the same call we just made, right? Price push to the upside, come back down. We're looking for this move after we get to a 4800. So it is not quite it is not going to be a very easy. And this pattern also, I forgot to mention it, this pattern just about this area, it seems like we're going to be making this pattern, but I don't think we're going to make this pattern, because this pattern, when you take a look at it, right, you take your fib tool, right, it is exactly at 0.618, right? But in order to get this pattern, again, BTC has to push to 5200 in order for us to get that pattern, right? So let me show you again, right? In order to make that pattern, right, because this pattern we got in here going to take us, like, it's going to be similar to the previous pattern I just showed you, 0.618 extension. But in order to make the same pattern, right, BTC has to push a little further, right? It is possible for BTC to get like to 52, right, 5250, right? Let's say BTC pushes to 5250, right, in that range, just about this area, which is, let's say, which is just about 0.618 pullback, right? Most people are going to be excited, right? Just about 5200, right? So we could be making the same pattern. It is pretty valid, right? It is pretty valid, right? It is pretty valid, but I think it has a lesser chance to make this pattern, right? The probability of BTC coming back to this area first before going net is higher than you know, just going there. So it is higher. So you take a look at it, 0.618 extension. So you take your tool, if BTC retraces it back to that area, what? Take your tool, that's your initial move, right? It's going to take us back exactly at 4870. So no matter how BTC like wants to play it, right, it's going to take us back to this area of you know, 4870, right? So which is still the same thing. So either BTC wants to go back to 4800, 4200 before pulling back to a 48, or we just have to come back down to 48, right? In that range, 4750 to 48. So it doesn't matter how you play it out, or how, you know, how you wanna you know, look at it. 4750 to 48, we have to come back to 4850, so to get a better momentum. And I would love to get back to 48. As we're speaking, BTC is trying to break out like 5071. So if it does, we're just gonna target 0.618, right? But I think like it has a lesser chance to get to 5200. It has a lesser chance to get to 5200 first, 52 to 5220, right? Before it pull back to 4860 in that range, right? So, but it is not 4860, yeah, but 4760, right, to 4800. So, and our side is looking nice. It is actually pushing to the upside, right? We're most likely gonna break it and come back, retest it, and push to the downside. That's my initial target for BTC. Today is Sunday, so it is going to be very volatile just about like 8 p.m. It'll give us like which way it wants to go. But these are the two targets I'm looking for. You know, a push to the downside just about this area, 4760. That's my initial target, right? With a 75% you know, chance to come back down to 4760 first, and then we're gonna, you know, go back and break this area of 5400. You know, second target is just to hit a, you know, 5200 first before a pullback. All right, that's about it for today. So let me know what you think down below the comment section. We're just going to take a look at the short-term view, and then during my live stream we're going to talk about it in detail. So I'm going to go live later on in a couple hours, right? So all right, thank you for watching.